Hello everyone, my name is GarrettP and today I'll be presenting on Energy Star, which is a simple choice for energy efficiency. At my time here at Tech, I've chosen to major in property management, which is also my passion and future career path. In the past 3 years, I've really learned and loved to grow in the area of energy efficiency, which is what Energy Star is all about. So if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me throughout. The objectives for today, there's going to be 4 of them. It's going to be define and explain the Energy Star program, describe the goals, aspirations, and importance of the Energy Star program. Third, it's going to be explain where the Energy Star program can be found, and learn about Energy Star certifications. So the definition, Energy Star is a U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, which you can go by EPA for short, voluntary program that helps businesses and individuals save money and protect our climate through superior energy efficiency. So the background, it was established by the EPA in 1992, and it really wants to structure kind of a formula that uses less energy, makes life less expensive for you, and things of that sort. And this all came about in 1992 under the authority of the Clean Air Act. And it's located in all 50 states, which is kind of cool to see how quickly it's actually grown. And it ranges from small local mom and pop businesses to some of the largest skyscrapers that we have here in the U.S. And this graph here shows how it's grown since 1999 to 2014. There's more than 25,000 Energy Star certified properties, and it's all kind of fighting against climate change. So why should you choose Energy Star? So going into their goals and aspirations a little deeper, it really focuses on reducing gas emissions among homes, buildings, and the rest of the industry. It increases efficiency and future across all products, homes, buildings, and plants, continuous success through their partnerships, and then they really like to focus on their performance goals, which is going to be their numbers that they set to meet every year. And then the importance on the right here is going to be really cutting utility costs, saving water, saving energy, and this is not only throughout your home, but also through commercial buildings, retail buildings that you may work in every day or shop at every day as well. So I know there's a lot of words on this slide. I'm going to nitpick a few of the areas that I think are really important here, but this is how you actually earn Energy Star in a home or in a commercial or retail building. So here it goes anywhere from products, new homes, old homes, commercial buildings, and then industrial plants. So the first one for the products, there's a lot of requirements that each area is going to need to undergo. And I think an important one here is going to be third-party certified based on testing in EPA-recognized laboratories. So it's not just like you're going to contact them and it's going to be an easy process of signing papers and saying, I've done this, this, and this, and you know, please let me have the certification. There's going to be other companies involved that are going to be involved in this process. And then there's going to be off-the-shelf testing and verification, which happens every year. And then this is just another little hint at how long it actually takes. There's many pathways that your company or home will have to take to get this certification. And then there's a scoring scale, and here it says for commercial buildings, which is something that I actually got to look at this summer with my summer internship in Arlington, was buildings achieving a score of 75 or higher are going to be deemed to be able to get this certification, which, I mean, that score, obviously if you're above it, that's great, but if you're below it, there's many things that you can work towards that can get you above that, which are pretty simple solutions. And then some things also may require to be verified by a licensed professional. And then others for industrial plants, which is going to be a little more nitpicky because it can be a more complicated process for industrial plants. You might need a professional engineer to certify information and verify that you're going to be over the 75 or higher mark. So these are going to be product areas. There's going to be 8 of them that Energy Star really likes to hit on, but there's also more that can be included that's not often talked about. The first one is going to be appliances. So this can be anything from your refrigerator in your house to your dishwasher to your washer and dryer. And then electronics, they've also made products such as televisions, stereo sets, cameras, and the like. Building products, so this can be things such as wood or insulation that can improve the structure that you are purchasing or building. And then lighting as well, light bulbs. Commercial food service equipment, so this can be things such as the refrigerators or ovens that dining halls use here on campus, something that's a little more bigger, used for a larger amount of people. Heating and cooling systems, office equipment, water heaters, and more. So daily products, these are just a few. There was honestly hundreds of products listed on their website, but some that are going to be important in your home, as I mentioned before, is going to be your clothes washer and dryer, your refrigerators, your dishwashers, light bulbs, and then HVAC is going to be your ventilation, heat, and air conditioning. And then televisions, telephones, these are all things that can either be certified or they actually make, and has a little seal on them that says this has been made by Energy Star. Then you know that's a product that's really been tested. And then for your office space, things you might see in the workforce is going to be computers, data center storage, network equipment, vending machines. So it kind of covers a broad range here, what you can really find. So here's a little question for you guys. Out of these 4 homes, would you be able to tell me which ones are going to be energy efficient?
Two on the left.
Anybody else?
I think the one with the dome or the glass one.
Any reasons why?
Only because you can use the glass for heating the inside of the house instead of actually having to turn on the heat all the time.
Okay, yeah, that is a good point.
It also has more tree cover.
Yeah.
For these 2 homes, a thing that we really hit on in our major is going to be how much sunlight can actually hit the house. So in the winter and in the summer, there's different angles of the sun, and it really depends upon tree cover, angles of windows, angles of roofing, of how much light can actually get in. But this is actually a trick question because I feel like most people would find these 2 homes on the left to be not as energy efficient because of things like the lighting you see here, the windows you see here, the angles of the roof. And it's actually because from the outside and sometimes even from the inside, you can't really tell if a home is energy efficient or Energy Star rated, because you need to look for things like logos, the operations that they use, the machinery that they use. So sometimes it's hard to tell. And things that you can do here, again, there was hundreds of things listed, but these are simple things that I think if you're moving into an apartment or home, or if you're already in one, things that you can change to really better how much energy you're producing. So simple things like changing your air filter, choosing Energy Star certified light bulbs, using low flow shower heads, something that you might not often think about because you love your shower, and you might not want to lose that high pressure, the lot of water that's coming out. And then here, this is just another thing that's on their website, which I found pretty interesting. Learned about it in my classes pretty often. It's just taking a pledge with Energy Star, and it's going to be, again, simple things like your lighting, your electronics, appliances, heating and cooling, simple things that they know that people of our age can honestly change as well, and people older as well. And then it keeps track of your percentage of what energy you're saving, and you can see how others are doing it across the nation as well. And here's just a simple example. I just picked the lighting section, so it's honestly as simple as replacing 1 light bulb, replacing 5 light bulbs, or if you're in a bigger home and you really want to save a lot of energy, using up to 30 of their light bulbs that they recommend. So I have a little activity for you guys. These are some of the questions that I talked and hit on throughout my presentation. So if you need to take a few more seconds to fill out your quiz, please do so. If you don't remember them, I can hit back through some of the points, but just try to remember as many as possible. Okay, I'll start with number 1. Hopefully it's an easy one. When was Energy Star established? Does anybody remember?
1992.
1992. Do you remember by who? EPA. Okay, question number 2. What are 2 of the 4 goals of Energy Star?
More efficient energy use.
Yes.
Cleaner energy use.
Cleaner energy. Yeah, so these are the things on the 3rd slide that are going to be greenhouse gases, performance goals such as their statistics and things of that sort. So number 3, name 2 of the 8 energy product areas. These were the ones outlined in maroon.
Appliances and electronics.
Jack?
Light bulb.
Yep. Yes, sir. All right, thank you very much. And then number 4, is it always possible to tell if a structure is energy efficient or certified from the outside of the structure? No.
No.
Thank you. And then number 5, in 2014, there was over 45,000 Energy Star certified properties in the U.S. True or false? False. It was 25,000. Thank you. So I want to thank you guys for listening in today. If you want to learn more, please visit Energy Star's website. It's going to be www.energystar.gov. Or look for this logo in the next apartment, home, or product that you purchase. Thank you.
I had a question about
Yep.
what's the difference between energy